Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. First of all, I thank you each and everyone. Following my previous tutorial, you all tried mobile pouch. It was wonderful seeing all your work, and thank you for sharing the work with me on my Facebook page. You are all amazing, all beautiful purses you made. I'm so happy. You girls made me happy. Thank you for that. Today we'll be making basic body draft. For that, what we need: tape, hip curve. I'm using chart paper today for drafting, and then one scissor, markers. If you have French curve, this is my French curve, and one set square and one scale. The measurements, what I'm using today, I'll be giving on the screen. Whatever the measurements is required, you can take all those measurements, like normal length, shoulder, chest, waist length, waist round, slit length, hip round, and armhole length, sleeve width, front neck deep, back neck deep. These are the measurements you need. Now we will start to mark according to our measurements. This is the length of the garment. You can you have to consider this as length of the garment. My length is 42, but since the paper is very short, it is only 28 inches. I'll be taking 28 only. You can extend the length, whatever is the length. That's not an issue. Now, first I will mark shoulder. My shoulder is 14.5. Divide that by 2. It becomes 7.25. I will add 0.25 to that. Becomes 7.5. Half of the shoulder plus 0.25. Here in my case, shoulder is 14.5. Half of it becomes 7.25. Quarter inch I'll add, so it becomes 7.5 inch. Okay. Now I will mark neck width. Neck width, standard measurement, neck width is whatever is the chest divided by 12. In this, chest is 36, divided by 12, it becomes 3 inches. Now square this down, and shoulder line also square it down. Back neck is 2 inches and front neck is 7.5 inch. Mark this. Draw a line horizontally. Okay. Back neck, I am keeping it round. Now let's shift to shoulder line. To mark the armhole curve, I'll be taking 1 inch for shoulder slope. Join this to your neck width. Okay. Now most difficult part, as you people think, but for me this is the most easiest part to get the armhole curve. In my case, armhole is 17 inches. Whatever the shoulder I have taken here, that I'm going to mark it here. 7.5. This is 7.5. Take a midpoint, 3.75. Whatever you have taken shoulder, the same thing, leaving the shoulder slope 1 inch. From that point you have to take 7.5. There you mark chest line. This is the chest line. With the set square, mark 45 degree at an angle. On this line, mark 1.25. These are the points we require for armhole curve, back armhole curve. And I will mark chest point. My chest is 36. Divide that by 4. Since we are cutting the fabric on 4 folds, I will divide that by 4. 36 by 4 is 9. 1 inch I add for ease. You can add 3/4 inch, 1 inch, or if you want to wear loose garment, you can even add 1.5 inch. It's up to you. For me, I wear comfort fit, so I'll be adding 1 inch ease. 9 inch plus 1 inch ease becomes 10 inches. Now join these 3 points with a French curve. You can use freehand also. Since I'm using it. Now you have to measure this curve to see whether you got your armhole right or wrong. Now I got it 9 inches. How much is my armhole? It is 17 inches. Half of it becomes 8.5, but I got 9 inches. This extra half inch will go for shoulder joint here. So leaving that, I get 8.5 inches. That means it is perfect. If after drawing, like whatever shoulder you have taken that also here. After drawing your armhole curve, if you get your armhole curve little less, then you have to shift this line till down. Maybe for 0.25 inch or to half an inch. If you have got less, you have to shift this line little down. If you have got more, then shift this line to upper part. But normally you will get it right. This is very important actually, this armhole curve. Now I draw waist length. Waist length is 14.5. I'm adding half inch to that. It becomes 15. Take a horizontal line. My waist round is 30. Divide that by 4. Becomes 7.5. 1 inch I add for ease. Becomes 8.5. Now I mark slit length. For me slit length is 21. I add half an inch to that. Becomes 21.5. Take a line from there. This is my waistline. Waistline, this is 1/4 of waistline plus 1 inch for ease becomes 7.5 plus 1, 8.5. This is slit length. Slit length is 21. I'll be adding half inch to that. It becomes 21.5. Put a line there and mark for hip round. In this hip round is 38. Divide that by 4 becomes 9.5. I'm not going to add any ease to hip round because the slit will come. So I keep it just like that without the ease. So whatever is my hip round here, that I'm going to take that for the bottom part of the dress. If you want wide, you can add 2 inches more, but I keep it straight. So I'm taking as it is. Now join the sides. For chest to waist, I'll be using this part of the hip curve, end part. For waist to hip round, I'll be using reverse side of it. This from hip line to the end of the garment, you can use straight scale or this one. Now, this is our basic body draft for back part, back neck, back armhole. For front, what is the difference? Front neck and front armhole. Our front neck deep is 7.5. So give a shape there. I'm just giving round neck. You can make it any kind of neck, any shape. Leaf neck, sweetheart neck. So many necklines are there. You can just draw whatever you want. And for front armhole, from the midpoint, I will take ½ inch inside. So ½ inch inside. Take a line here. Then again mark 45 degree there. Mark 1.25, same thing as you did for back neck, back armhole. Now join this point, this 1.25 and the chest point. You can use French curve, or you can use it, you can do with the free hand. Whatever is the shoulder margin is here till that line. This is your front. This is all your basic bodies. Now all the drafting is done. Now I will add seam allowance. Seam allowance for chest I will add 1 inch here. You can add 1.5 inch, 2 inch up to your requirement. I am adding 1 inches. Now we cut this. I am cutting with the seam allowance. So next time when you are shifting this on the cloth, you don't have to add seam allowance. I am cutting only the back armhole here first. When I am cutting this on cloth, I am not going to add any seam allowances on armhole or on shoulder joint or not even on neck, because I have drafted including all the seam allowances. You have to cut open the mid fold here and then open this, cut the front armhole. Then cut open the center part. One for drafting on cloth, one piece you use it for front and back. I have separated the front and back. Now cut open your front neck. That's it. This is front and this is back. Now we have to cut sleeves. How do I measure for sleeves? For sleeve drafting, we take the measurement of Back armhole. Back armhole we got 9 inches including the shoulder joint. 9 inches and 1 inch seam allowance. For sleeves, I will draw it in a different pattern. Now, let's mark for sleeves. Sleeve length I want 5 inches. I will add 1.5 inch to that. It becomes 6.5. Why 1.5 inch? Half inch will go for shoulder joint for joining seam allowance and 1 inch for sleeve folding. Leaving half inch here, I mark 5 inch. What is my required length? Put a mark there. Sorry, a line there. This 1 inch is for our folding. Now mark your cap length is 3.5 inch. That is standard for adults. Now on back armhole drafting, how much we got? 9 inches. That is including shoulder joint on this. And back armhole, when we measured it was 9 inches. Back armhole when we measured it was 9 inches including the shoulder joint. Same thing, I am going to mark 9 inches on this on cap length line. Mark 9 inches. Put a line here. How much I kept seam allowance? 1 inch. 1 inch seam allowance. I am not including that seam allowance in the curve. That is separate I am taking. This line I am going to divide that by 4 parts. This is 9 inches. Half of it is 4.5. In that half is 2.25. Like that I make 4 parts, 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. Third segment. Again I will divide that into 2 sections. 2.2, so it becomes 1.2. This is 1. 1, 2 on the third segment. First segment I take half inch up. Second segment I take 1/4 inch. On the fourth segment starting point I take 1/4 inch 1 point, half inch 1 point. Now I will join for back armhole. Half inch, 1/4 inch below on the third segment end below, that is 1/4 inch, half inch. Now join this. This I am drawing for back. You have to take that curve here. You have to pass it through this 1/4 inch below point where you have marked on the fourth segment, like this. Draw a smooth curve. Like this. This will be our back armhole for a back part. Now I will check whether it is 9 inches. Will that match when we join that to our body piece? Yes, exactly it is 9 inches. Now for front part, I will start from this half an inch. Go through with the mid segment of third third part. Then reach this half an inch here, then go again. Now I will mark sleeve width. Sleeve width is 12, half of it will be 6, 1 inch for seam allowance. Here also same thing for folding, 6 inch, 1 inch. Join these lines. You can take about 1 inch extra down. Take that in it, because when you fold it, you will get an angle there. So this is our sleeves. You may think on body part we got 9 inches, and when after joining that it will become 8.5 inch, but still we got 9 inches here. Yes, because when we join the curves, we should not pull or keep it exactly and then stitch. So I keep half inch as extra, so that at the ends if I get extra cloth I can just cut it. Normally if whatever a back armhole I have got, and if I take it that for the sleeves, I get it exactly half an inch here and then the 10. It doesn't matter. I'll cut the back part first. This is for the notch for center mark. Then open this. Now cut the front armhole. This is it. Now you can fold it. This will be your sleeve. This is our sleeves. Back piece. This is our back piece, front piece, and a sleeve. This draft is over. I'll be showing in my next video how to construct the garment using this same basic bodies. See you in next video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you everyone. See you in the next video.